In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 Instagram stories that get me more views and sales. Now, here's the most important thing to me is that everything I do, I want it to work for me. I am not someone that loves living on Instagram or even really loves posting all of the time. So I'm going to share with you my story strategy that 100% works and gets me leads who literally want to buy from me. Everything I do has to work. And this is what I'm going to share with you from a lot of testing, a lot of things that didn't work, a lot of things that flopped, a lot of things that didn't get a whole lot of views. So I'm walking you through what works for me. And the key to this is to know that Instagram in business is very different from Instagram for fun. And that actually is really empowering to me because I am not the type of person, I'm not a creator someone who creates for Instagram. I'm not someone that wants to share every single aspect of my life. I am someone who is a CEO and who's an expert, and I just want to help you. That is number one, my most important thing. I want to help you. I want to help you get seen by more people. I want you to set up the easiest funnel to get sales. And Instagram stories is one of the best places to do this because it's free. So even though I run ads and we spend a good amount of money every single day and month on ads, Instagram stories, my audience there, it's free. It's literally free leads, and they're the people who really want to buy. So the most important thing I'm walking you through in here is to know that it's not about posting every single aspect of your life. It's not about posting all the time. It's about doing what works to get in front of your right people that you can help. So my golden rule for Instagram is to make sure every single thing I'm posting is related to the result my people want. So I'm not just posting to post at all, ever. I'm not just posting to post. Every single thing is directly related to getting in front of the right people. So if I'm posting my morning coffee, if I'm posting my workout, if I'm posting the fact I just got off a call with a client, I'm relating it to the result that my people want. So it's not just a morning cup of coffee. It's the fact that I can sit on my couch and I can work from home and I can drink coffee when I want to drink coffee and I can make my day go how I want to make it. It's the freedom. So I always tie it to the value and the result that my people want. So if I'm at a coffee shop on a Wednesday on my CEO day, I'm not just writing out at coffee. I'm tying it to the result that my people want. I'm tying it again to the freedom, to the opportunity of being, if even just being in a coffee shop on a Wednesday in the middle of the day. So I want you to make sure when you're posting with intention and you're posting based on your highest value and what your people care about. What your people care about. This is how you start to build trust and you build demand. If you're literally just posting like a slew of what you did for the weekend without any context around why they should care and why this matters, then they're going to skip by. So remember the context of I'm posting for them. I'm not posting for me. I'm posting with the context of this is why you should care and this is why it matters. So at the time I'm recording this, I have 14,600 followers, still not a huge audience, but I built a 7-figure business with under 12,000 followers. And for the longest time, I had under 10,000. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because it's not about the size of your audience. It's about doing it. It's about doing what works. And it's about getting the right people watching. So I will link this workbook in the video so you can actually go through it. But the most important thing is it's all about the context and it's all about why they should care. And then it's about using words that matter to them. That's extremely important. A lot of your people do not follow every single thing you post, but we act like they do. So we don't give context. You need to learn how to speak in a way that your people understand and care about what you do, and it positions you in the way that you're number one. So these are the 5 different stories that build views and demand, and I'm going to show you in here the number one story that got my highest views ever, and it's incredibly simple. Okay, so 5 different stories that I post. The thing is, right now, I post between 1 and 3 stories a day. That's it, simply because, again, I don't want to live and I don't want to live on Instagram, and I don't want to share every single thing. So here's the what's happening lately story. I especially love sharing this after a weekend. And after a weekend, I will usually not post anything on a weekend and just like let my stories reset. I will always find that the first story I post after taking time off is going to get the most. So I always show like a little behind the scenes. Here's what's coming up. But again, you do it through the lens of this is why you should care. This is why I'm someone you should pay attention to. And this is why I can help you get the result that you want. So here's one example of how I do that. I'm just showing, hey, I am someone who is very consistent. I'm someone who takes care of myself. I'm someone who has kids, and I'm someone you can trust. And that's what this shows. I have a team here. This is my call that I do with Elevate every single week. I'm promoting something. I have something to actually offer you. And again, I'm someone who takes care of myself. That is really incredibly important. And I'm a working mom, just like you may be. So this is here's what's going down. This type of story, I will not do any type of call to action. Sometimes I'll put a question box on here that's like, are you moving today? Or have you moved? Or something like that to get engagement. But this type of story will do very well, and it covers a lot. This is like my snapshot of here's a little bit about me, here's why you can trust me, and here's what you can expect. The vulnerable share. Now, this is something that I would say I use actually the least on here, but I want to show them like I'm a real person too. I'm a human too. I never use this to vent about something I'm going through. I never use this to just dump, but this is just, here's something that I went through. Here's a hard point that I came back from. This was something you can see where I've been. So this was a very vulnerable post because, oh my gosh, look, like I was like, I don't even know how old I was here. 13 years ago, I was making green smoothies. This is like the vulnerable share of look how far I come. Look how far I've come. And now I'm hosting a 7-figure mastermind. And this is just like, here is what happens when you show up for 13 years straight. So it doesn't mean that I'm sharing about my deepest, darkest secrets. It's my vulnerable share was showing where I came from. This was another vulnerable share. We're all slightly under the weather. We did a really big thing. It drives a little bit of curiosity here. And I'm celebrating that our business was able to support us. And again, showing where I came from. I quit teaching in 2011 and I kept going. Same type of vibe. I always want to share, hey, I wasn't the fastest business to grow, but I've been doing this for a really long time. So you can trust me. That's the underlying message here. You can trust me. I have been doing this a really long time. I'm going to keep going, and I've already come so far. So that's the entire purpose with these vulnerable shares. The hook, speak to what they really want, so they can feel, oh my gosh, this is what I want, and you are the person. Here's how I do this. Oh my gosh, it's finally here. Reply leads, how to build a qualified leads funnel that converts in 2025. So I'm showing what they actually are getting, and I'm using my money magnet words. You can learn more about money magnet words in Cash Conversations. It's linked at the bottom here. Cash Conversations shows you how to speak so your audience will talk back. Again, a picture of me, notice that they're not professional photos, but a picture of me is always going to do the best here. Show what's working. Okay. These stories also do really well. This is my favorite thing ever, getting voice notes and updates from clients. This is a client win. 315K in November, 170K in January, 300K launch now. If you want to learn the exact strategy she used from our system, DM me system. Again, money magnet words. Know what's important to your people. I know that showing the results of clients is going to be really powerful. So this is a really simple story. This story is my best performing story ever. Why? Okay, it has a hook here. It has a hook that got people to say, what is happening here? I want to stop and listen. And then this is messaging that I have put in other Instagram posts that does well every single time. So I knew this was going to crush it. As a side note, this secret podcast I've been promoting for 2 years. Yes, I've updated the audios in 2 years, but I keep promoting this and using different angles to promote the same thing. 3 funnels we set up that got us to 150K a month. I break it all down. If you want it, it's free. Message me and I'll send it over. Do you also see how the language is like very laid back? It's not like super official. Just message me. It's free. I'll send it over. This did extremely well. The helping hand, leadership posts. These are just like almost like quick quotes that show your leadership, that show you are someone to trust. I think less is better here. Daily discipline is what gets you to the goals. It's the little things. Tap if you agree. Again, this is just showing what type of person I am. This is building trust as someone who is committed, who is disciplined, who has leadership, who has expertise in the area. So even though I'm talking about discipline, I'm showing how I am a leader for myself and a leader for my family. This is gold here, and I'm going to be creating something in stories. So I'm literally walking you through this in detail. So you really will understand all of the components of this so you can make Instagram work for you to make sales. But here's what's working for me right now. I post 0 stories 1 to 2 days a week. Yes, I take days off 100%. It resets the algorithm. I don't really do talking head videos. I save those more for my feed. At most, I'll do 1 to 3 short videos. Remember, most people are not watching with the caption, so I will have a hook, and then I will do, most people are not watching with the sound. So I'll have a hook and I will have captions. Always a direct CTA, no passive language. No, if you're interested, let me know. That's the word. Those are like such engagement killers. No one's going to let you know. Be clear. And I don't use polished Canva slides. I just don't. I find that decreases my performance. So I want you to really think about how you can use stories more effectively for you. And if you are ready for a better strategy to make sales directly from Instagram, then you can sign up for this waitlist right here. And I will let you know when we launch this. There also is some other tools that I 100% recommend to use this to be able to make sales directly from Instagram and to set up your own high converting funnel. So I will link this resource in here. This is Cash Conversations right here. It's $27. It's literally helped hundreds of people wake up their quiet audience. And if you want to apply to work with us so we can help you set it up, just remember, give people context to why you are the #1 person and show them on your stories why they should pay attention and why they should care about what you have to say.